And we're back. Let's trailer reaction, folks. So Marvel Studios just dropped a brand new Loki trailer. It is 10 a.m. in the morning on Easter Monday. So I've got Andre with me and Rob. So we're doing a quick trailer reaction to see if we're down with this show. So we're doing Falcon and Winter Soldier on our weekly podcast, and we're all generally pretty much enjoying it. Really positive reviews for that show. WandaVision, maybe was not the certain people's cup of tea. I think still overall was pretty good. So we're gonna see if this is down our alley and if we should add it to that mix. So this is starring Tom Hiddleston, yeah, and Owen Wilson.
Hiddleston with a T.
Hiddleston. Oh yeah, there's a T there. Yeah, anyway,
but this
is my trademark.
T is for Thor, right?
What's that?
The T is for Thor.
Right. Yes.
With Thor, yeah, and Owen Wilson has been revealed in the cast, and then they revealed some other people, but they haven't been revealed who they are. So maybe this trailer is going to give us some insight to that. It's going to premiere June 11th on Disney Plus, and I assume they're going to do their weekly thing with it. And the series takes place after the events of Endgame in an alternate version of timeline that Loki has created. Supposedly, that's the primer for it. So.
Alrighty.
I don't know, Rob, do you have any expectations going into this?
That we got, God, what was it? A couple of months ago, I guess. Was it February or so? It looked like it was like really funny. It was a teaser, right? About a minute or so. Yeah. So it looked really funny. So I'm kind of expecting the same type of attitude, same type of theme. So we'll see.
Yeah. Like, not really on my radar. Loki's not really another one of my wheelhouse characters. Like I still haven't even seen Thor 2, so I'll have to get around to it before I guess this comes out. Andre's saying no, avoid that. So I don't know. Get at me in the comments if I should watch Thor 2. Andre, Falcon Winter Soldier has lived up to all the hype. We're really enjoying it. Do you think Loki has a chance of continuing it at least?
I think that Tom Hiddleston has such a fan following for playing Loki that I think this is going to give fans of him and what Loki is in the MCU. I think it's going to deliver to them exactly what they want. But like you said, he's not kind of your favorite character in the MCU.
He plays it brilliantly.
He plays it brilliantly, and I'm the same way. I think he's done a phenomenal job. But I literally could care less for his character in the MCU. Even in the comics, it's kind of like. He's that guy that just frustrates you so much. It's like, you know what, Thor, just club this guy and put him in jail. He always gets into trouble. You know what I mean? So I think I'm looking forward to seeing what they do, but I don't think it's going to be for me as good as Falcon Winter Soldier. It's just because that Civil War is my jam.
So far it's a high bar. Yeah,
for sure.
It's a high bar, but you never know. Like given a long form TV series, this guy like Wanda and Vision for me could win us over. A couple episodes in, we can be like, oh yeah, we're actually down, especially if the show is a little bit more on the straightforward side, but let's without further ado, let's trailer reaction. And is there anything else we should mention before we get into this, Rob? Being the Marvel no.
Let's just go. Let's roll it. I want to see this thing.
So we're gonna watch the trailer. I think it's about 2 minutes, and then we'll talk a little bit about it afters, and we'll wrap up. And thank you everyone for joining us. So without further ado, let's trailer reaction.
I know what this place is. The timekeepers have built quite the circus. And I see the clowns are playing their parts to perfection.
Big metaphor guy. I love it. Makes you sound super smart.
I am smart.
I know.
Okay.
Okay.
Please sign to verify this is everything you've ever said.
This is absurd.
Sign this too. We protect the proper flow of time.
It looks hella nice. A lot of money.
You picked up the Tesseract, breaking reality. I want you to help us fix it.
Why me?
I need your unique Loki perspective.
Do I get a weapon?
Yeah.
You really believe in this Loki variant?
Luckily, he believes in himself enough for the both of us.
Why? It is adorable that you think you could possibly manipulate me. I'm 10 steps ahead of you.
You're not big on trust, are you?
You can trust me.
Loki, I've studied almost every moment of your entire life. You've literally stabbed people in the back like 50 times.
Facts.
I'd never do it again.
One ticket, please.
Okay. So we're looking pretty serious here. It looks like Quantum Leap mixed with like I don't know what you could mix Quantum Leap with, but it looks like it's a very like much more serious, straightforward a tone. Andre, what are you thinking so far?
Okay, so that trailer was definitely, I think, cut to appeal to somebody like myself that wants it more serious, but I can see through it. Listen, you don't get Owen Wilson in a serious thing, okay? The music was amazing. It set this tense tone. They had some great backgrounds. Listen, visually, this looks good. I think I'm in just for the visuals right now. I think they've
so as long as they're not doing a fake out and pulling the wool over your eyes, it looks like
it looks
what
good,
you want to see.
But I can definitely tell you the show is not going to be that tone the whole time. That was just a trailer cut very serious. And I think as long as it's got enough of that, it'll pull me in. Listen, those two guys are comedic geniuses, so you're not going to put them in a stand-up role, but it looks good. And I want to put a shout out to that scene where Loki's got the president and he's got his horns. That's straight out of the comic where they did President Loki. So I'm going to give them a bravo clap, because I'm always for when they hit that source material and when they respect it, so that somebody might say, hey, Heroes World, what can you hand me that's Loki? I really like that show. Now we've got to, hey, I can give you this, because they clearly pulled from that. So on that aspect, I say bravo. Yeah. Last thing I'll say before I kick it to one of you guys is it almost had a little bit of that Dark City vibe. Do you guys remember that movie Dark City with Kiefer Sutherland? You know, where they're rebuilding time, or the city kept changing. I know it's not the same, but I was just getting a vibe of that from it. So maybe it's going to have some of that, you know, changing and they're altering stuff. Maybe that time travel, like a Doctor Who's type of vibe, you know? So interesting so far. Like, way more excited from that trailer than the previous one.
Yeah. So and Tom Hiddleston looks in fine form. Like, he looks like he's gonna kill that. Like, so I think I'm interested, even though I said I wasn't really a Loki guy. So they said 6 episodes, supposedly 40 to 50 minutes in length, and supposedly a second season is already in the works. What do you think so far, Rob?
A couple of things. First of all, I'm in. I am no surprise, Andre, but
you've inserted your quarter.
That's it. Yeah, I put my quarter on the table. I'm like, next, please. Yeah. A couple of things in my head here. First of all, with respect to the trailer, you know, Andre mentions Doctor. I'm a big fan for time travel stuff. So whether, as you said, Quantum Leap, whether it's Travelers, whether it is Doctor Who, whether it's Sliders to some capacity. Yeah, I mean, I'm all kind of, I like that type of a genre, those story, if it's done well. You know, I know that you said that you're not a Loki person, a character. I think, though, that we have to give some credit to Tom Hiddleston's portrayal, because I don't know many people who are actually Loki diehards. And if there are some out there, which I know that there would be, there's going to be very few and far between. But you have an individual who has made that character his own, to the point that now he has his own TV show. And we have a myriad of characters that have been throughout the MCU that are one and dones, and you haven't seen or heard from them again. And I think that a lot of that rests on Tom Hiddleston's performance for making that character. So I think, you know, I'm not a Loki person as well. I don't have any Loki paraphernalia anywhere. It's not, I'm like, okay, whatever. However, right, exactly. However, I'm so down for his portrayal. I'm quite excited that he's returning to the MCU. In terms of the Owen Wilson stuff, and you know, you're both right. They're both comedy people. However, they are sometimes the best comedy people make the most serious actors. There's lots of times where you've had a turn, right? So I think that there will be a modicum of comedy. Listen, Falcon and the Winter Soldier has a modicum of comedy and funny laughs and stuff like that in there. I think you have a proper balance. But this trailer has got me very excited. The one thing I am very curious about is he has that jumpsuit that has variant on the back. Hopefully it's not COVID variant, but he's got the variant on the back.
Variant of concern.
Yeah, and she says, "Are you comfortable with this variant Loki?" So I guess my question is this a duplication of Loki from the Tesseract when he took it at the end of Endgame? Why are they referring to him as the variant Loki as opposed to? So that to me is interesting. I'm kind of looking forward to seeing where that goes.
Yeah. It could be a one episode, something happens and duplicates him, or it could be something else completely original or set up for this. But yeah, so overall, yeah, we're the trailer's looking good. We're all kind of excited for it. Obviously we got to get through Falcon and Winter Soldier, and then this is going to drop June 11th. I don't know if anything's squeezing.
So what's that? 2 weeks after Winter Soldier airs?
No. Winter Soldier finishes. We just finished episode 3 of Winter Soldier, so we only have 3 weeks left. Yeah, we have 3 weeks left, and then we're hitting into Disney Plus is releasing that new Star Wars cartoon on May the 4th, right? And then you've got that goes until about a week or two before the 11th. So that's why you've got Falcon, Winter Soldier, Star Wars, and then you have Loki.
So Disney Plus is keeping your subscription going.
Yeah. Yes.
But you know what? That's actually pretty genius. Like, you're getting one almost big tentpole thing per month, and it's going to run a little bit more than a month or a month, and then you're into the next, so you're not overwhelmed with new stuff, so you can't catch up. But also too, there's a lot of people who probably don't subscribe to it monthly, but maybe they say, oh, I'm going to wait till the end of this and then do the 1 month subscription and watch everything, and that's kind of cool in a way. So I wasn't super on board with Disney Plus at the beginning, but like I gotta say now, man, I think I'm watching Disney Plus more than Netflix. With Stars doing all that stuff, right now, and there's a ton. Like, look at all of the sci-fi properties and everything that go up, and it's actually kind of funny because I was scrolling through yesterday, and I'm digressing a bit, but under the drama, I'm like scrolling, and I'm like, Sons of Anarchy, and then the next one 2 over is like WandaVision. I'm like, who's putting that bar together? But they are drama. But I'm just like, oh my god, they've got so much stuff, So wow,
especially with the addition of the star content, and then they even have I think Mighty Ducks is now airing too as well.
It's doing a weekly. The Mighty Ducks TV shows are
not. They're kind of spreading it out. So if they have a couple different shows and different genres going at the same time, I'm cool with that as well too. But so they got our Disney Plus money, and then we'll see. And then Black Widow drops in July, I think, or something like that. So
actually, I think what will happen, if my math is correct, I think Black Widow drops just after this show ends. So it'll be interesting. I'm not suggesting that there's going to be a tie-in, but I don't think it's going to be a tie-in. But I think it is. Timing is everything. So Disney does nothing by chance.
So anyways, thanks for joining us, folks. We do the weekly. We have new episodes weekly of our Heroes World podcast, and then Rob and I go live with the Sidekick Show every Monday at 8, and then we do these random trailer reactions. So please subscribe, and get at us in the comments. We're definitely open to discuss. If you like it, don't like it, why you didn't like it, why you loved it, and all that kind of stuff. So thank you very much, and we'll see you guys on the next one.
See you guys,
everybody.